Darren the Hood really flies under the radar. Manifestation of Nuit, the unveiling of the company of heaven, infinite man and every one is a star, every number is infinite, there is no difference. Help me, O warrior lord of feathers, in my unveiling before the children of men, be thou headed. My secret center, my heart and my tongue. Behold, it is revealed by Iwas, the minister of Mor Pakrat. The cobs is in the coup, not the coup in the cobs. Worship then the cobs, and behold my light shed over you. Let my servants be few in secret. They shall rule the many and the known. These are the fools that men adore. Both the gods and the men are fools. Come forth, O children under the stars, and take your fill of love. I am above you and in you. My ecstasy is in yours. My joy is to see your joy. Above the gemmed azure is the naked splendor of Nuit. She bends in ecstasy to kiss. The secret ardors of Hedit, the winged glow, the starry blue are mine, O Ankafan Kansu. Now ye shall know that the chosen priest and apostle of infinite space is the prince priest, the beast. And in this woman called the Scarlet Woman, they shall gather my children into their fold. They shall bring the glory of the stars into the hearts of men. For he is ever a sun and she a moon. But to him is the winged secret flame, and to her the stooping starlight. But ye are not so chosen. Burn upon the brows of splendorous serpent, O azure-lidded woman, bend upon them. The key of the rituals is in the secret word which I have given unto him. With the God and the adorer I am nothing. They do not see me. Their eyes upon the earth, I am heaven. And there is no other God than me. And my Lord headed. Now therefore I am known to ye by my name Nuit, and to him by a secret name which I will give him when at last he knoweth me. Since I am infinite space, and the infinite stars thereof. Do ye also thus bind nothing? Let there be no difference made among you between any one thing and any other thing, for thereby there cometh hurt. But whoso availeth in this, let him be the chief role. I knew it. My word is 6 and 50. Divide, add, multiply, and understand. And saith the prophet and slave of the beauteous one, who am I? And what shall be the sign? So she answered him, bending down a lambent flame of blue, all touching, all penetrant, the lovely hands upon the black earth, and the lithe body arched from love, and the soft feet not hurting the little flowers thou knowest. And the sign should be my ecstasy, the consciousness of the continuity of existence, the omnipresence of my body. Then the priest answered and said unto the queen of space, kissing her lovely brows, and the dew of her light bathing his whole body in a sweet-smelling perfume. Oh, Nuit, continuous one of heaven, let it be ever thus, that men speak not of thee as one, but as none. And let them speak not of thee at all, since thou art continuous. None breathe the light, faint and fairy of the stars and two. For I am divided for love's sake, for the chance of union. This is the creation of the world, but the pain of division is as nothing, and the joy of dissolution all. But these fools of men in the world care not thou at all. They feel little what is balanced by weak joys, but ye are my chosen ones. Obey my prophet, follow up your deals of my knowledge, seek me only, and the joys of my love will redeem. Obey my prophet, follow up your deals of my knowledge, seek me only, and the joys of my love will redeem me from all pain. This is so, I swear it by the vault of my body, by my sacred heart and tongue, by all I can give, by all I desire.
Hello?
Hey, what up, John? How's it going?
Hello, John. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you? What's up?
I'm good, thank you. What's up? Oh, it's Congressman.
Then the priest fell into a deep trance, or swoon, and said unto the Queen of Heaven, Write unto us the ordeals, write unto us the rituals, write unto us the law. But she said, The ordeals I write not, the rituals shall be half known, and half concealed, the law is for all. This that thou writest is the threefold book of law. My scribe, Bountiful Consul, the priest of the princess, shall not in one letter change this book, but lest there be folly, he shall comment thereupon by the wisdom of Ra or Good. Also the mantras and spells, the obeah and the wonder. The word of the law is Thelema, who calls us Thelemites will do no wrong. If he look but close into the word, there are therein three grades, the hermit and the lover, and the man of earth. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. The word of sin is restriction. O man, refuse not thy wife if she will. O lover, if thou wilt depart. There is no bond that can unite the divided but love. All else is a curse. Accursed be it to the eons. Hell. Let it be that state of manihood, bound and bloated. So with yet thy all, thou hast no right but to do thy will. Too late that no other shall say nay, for pure will and assuage the purpose. Delivered from the lust of results is every way perfect. The perfect and the perfect are one perfect and not two, nay and none. Nothing is the secret key of this law. 61, the Jews call it. I call it 8, 80, 418. But they have the half. Unite by thine art so that all disappear. My prophet is a fool with his one. Are not they the ox and none by the book? Abrogate all rituals, all ordeals, all words and signs. Ra or Kuit hath taken his seat in the east at the equinox of the gods, and let Asar be with Isa, who also are one, but they are not of me. Let Asar be the adherent, Isa the sufferer. Poor in his secret name and splendor as the Lord initiated. There is a word to say about the hierophantic task, behold. There are three ordeals in one, and it may be given in three ways. The gross must pass through fire. Let the fine be tried in intellect. And the lofty chosen ones in the highest, thus ye have star and star, system and system. Let not one know where the other. There are 4 gates to one palace. The floor of that palace is of silver and gold, lapis lazuli and jasper are there. Gold are rare scents, jasmine and rose, and the emblems of death. Let him enter in turn or at once the 4 gates, let him stand at the floor of the palace. Will he not sing? Amen. Oh, warrior, if thy servant sing, but that our means and means be goodly therefore, dress ye all in fine apparel. Eat rich foods and drink sweet wines and wines that foam. Also take your fill and will of love as ye will. When, where, and with whom ye will, but always unto me. If this be not aright, if ye confound the space marks, saying they are one, or saying they are many, if the ritual be not ever unto me, then expect the direful judgments of Raho or Coit. This shall regenerate the world, the little world, my sister, my heart and my tongue, unto whom I send this kiss. Also, O scribe and prophet, thou, though be of the princess, shall not assuage thee, nor absolve thee, but ecstasy be thine, and joy of earth ever to me. Change not as much as the style of the letter, for behold, thou, O prophet, shalt not behold all these mysteries hidden therein. The child of thy bowels, he shall behold them. Yeah, I want to thank you for coming to John Kitover's TikTok. I'm going to read you Aleister Crowley. Poetry is called A Birthday. This is an exclusive TikTok recording, which will also be uploaded to YouTube. I want to thank my friend Death Hippie for joining me on this poetic journey. Let's start this poetry by taking the deepest breath of the day through our noses. Full moon tonight. 26 years since my full moon first broke from angel spheres. A year of infinite love, but wearying. No circling seasons, a perennial spring. The year of triumph trampling through defeat. The first made holy and the last made sweet. By this same love, the year of wealth and woe. Joy, poverty, health, sickness. All one glow in the pure light that filled our firmament, of supreme silence and of odd extent, wherein one sacrament was ours, one resurrection, one recurrent core, one incarnation, one descending dove. These being, and that one being love. You sent your spirit into tunes, my soul yearned with thousand melodies to ensue. Its happiness I left no flower unplucked, that might have graced your garden. I induct tragedy, comedy, farce, fable, song, each longing a little, each a little long, with each aspiring only to express your excellence and my unworthiness. Nay, with my worthiness, since I was sense and spirit too of that same excellence. So thus we solved the earth's revolving riddle. I could write verse, and you, that hippie, could play the fiddle. While as for love, the sun went through the sands, and not a star but told him how love winds. Grief for every daggernot, degree, minute and second, linked eternally in chains of flowers that never fading harm. Each one is sempiternal as a star. Let me go back to your last birthday. Well, I was already a woman then.
You were being disingenuous. So you and your family line are disingenuous people. Okay. Well, I'll put that in my roll. I'll put that in my mental Rolodex. Somalis are fucked hard. Why do you guys attack my country?
Oh, Somalis are the worst.
Because all your fucking
full of garbage.
dude, it's a bunch of warlords that fucking do nothing but kill like innocent people around them.
We have a government in place. Let me tell you something. Their country is trash. It's
Do you want our
garbage.
president's name?
I'm telling you.
Do you want our president's name?
Google Somali trash streets on Google Images. You're gonna have thousands of pages.
Campaign directly at 312-498-0517 and on johnforcongress.com, click on the blog section. You can see our antidote link to make a donation. I'll update the site after this interview because hopefully I'll push it out and we'll get a lot of views and raise more money because, you know, I live in Chicago in the Northwest Side. I'm going to drive up to Rockford. I'm going to drive to Peoria. I'm going to drive to Bloomington and Normal, Illinois, and I hope to meet people in the streets or at the bars or at the train stops who have watched this video and want to sign on the petition to defeat Darren Hood. Your district is frankly crazy too. Obfuscated through, quote unquote national security or classification. And we've seen, obfuscated through, quote unquote national security or classification. And we've seen over $1 trillion in unfunded debt liabilities. That's a total of 137. I almost got married. Oh, Eric, Eric, come on. Only the best features. I actually,
people. They're either rich, powerful, or politically connected. And in this case, this individual doesn't seem to be rich or powerful, but he was politically connected. And so he got to leave the country. I guess the proof is in the pudding. Does he come back for the court case? Can't. And so and there will be more things like that come out in September as this heats up. You alluded to the obfuscation of potential foreign involvement when it comes to Epstein in this operation, and that brings one thing.
Yeah.
What did they say?
Who, the lawyer?
Didn't you talk to his lawyer?
No, I talked to a lawyer. They're going to serve him with a civil lawsuit for defamation, and they're going to try to garnish his wages at Houston Children's Texas Hospital.
Wow, interesting. They're going to serve him. Okay, so you talked to a lawyer.
He thinks we can get about 15% of his salary monthly for the next 7 years.
Wow. So you didn't call his employer, you called it a lawsuit. You really served him with a civil lawsuit?
No, they're about to serve him at work, at the hospital.
You're the man.
They have to get the process server to go over there, but they have the draft complaint all filed with the court already. So he's in process to get served.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, you can't come on Clown House and make death threats against our beautiful Janie. Not under my watch.
I love it.
Nope, not when you're running for Congress. I can't let people get away with death threats while I'm trying to campaign here. It ain't kosher. Sorry, Brad.
I love it, buddy.
Stauffenberger.
Did you like my promo here yesterday in the room?
I did. That was great. Thank you. Keep doing that.
You're my man, dude. You're my freaking man, dude.
I couldn't stick around because I started recording Thomas Massey talking about the Epstein files on X. So I was like, you know what? I'd rather film Thomas Massey than sit here and get shot down by Gary. So I'm going to record Thomas Massey, and I left the room.
I love it. But you're a hero, dude. You're a freaking clubhouse hero.
Well,
and not a real life zero.
There's other things I could say about Brad Stauffenberger out of Houston, Texas, at the Children's, Houston, Texas Hospital.
Minnesota.
No, he updated his LinkedIn. He travels a bit, I'm sure, for the hospital group, but it doesn't matter. The point is, he defamed me for 2 days, slandered me, libeled me, and he's not going to get away with it. You can't come on the internet and say the things he said for 2 days straight without repercussions, especially when I'm live streaming for my campaign. And you can't make death threats against women on the internet. And you can't make death threats against young men on the internet that you got beefs with. It's illegal. Do you know which federal law makes that illegal, Scott?
What's that?
Do you know what the acronym LMGTFY stands for? Do you know what that acronym stands for?
No.
Let me Google that for you, Scott. Let me Google that for you. I already Googled this, but so we also did some AI lookups and confirmed it all today. So, obviously making death threats on the internet is illegal. It's just like, duh. There's one thing you don't want to do with your life, and that's go on the internet and make death threats on social audio apps. It's just not going to work out for you. It must be a lot of anxiety working with children's children who have terminal cancers and working on their claims with the insurance provider. It must be very stressful. Well, let's do a show for campaign candidate Congressman Kitover. You want to do your first interview with me? Because I did a big podcast interview last night. It went very well.
That?
It went great, but then he got all upset with me today, and he kept messaging me saying, "I own the IP, I own the copyright." He's like, "You can't release your version till I release mine." I'm like, "Okay, fine." So I pulled my version down, and I'm waiting for him to release his edited version.
I said to Jade, you see that he's getting served at work tomorrow, and she said, "Great," with the thing applause. Get over. You're the best, dude. You're a public servant.
I am. You know, if I was working for the FBI, I mean, it'd be the same issue. Like, if I was monitoring this app on behalf of the FBI, he would get a cease and desist letter. I wouldn't arrest him, but I would definitely send him a cease and desist. So he's aware. I don't even think he's aware of what he's saying half the time, because people are saying that he's shit-faced when he's making his death threats. So I don't think so, though. I think he's sober. That's the scary part. So, anyways, we'll see what happens with that. But you know, if he can fund this campaign for $20,000, you know, over the next couple months, or we might be able to force him into a settlement, you know, where we'll negotiate for like 10 grand and just call it quits. But he's gonna pay up. You know, he had a big mouth for 2 days. It's all on video on 13 different YouTubes, on Clubhouse. Well, they deleted the Clubhouse account that I had the recording on, but it's still all over YouTube. So
how did they delete it? Why did they delete it?
They deleted 4 of my Clubhouse accounts in a mass purge. They took out everybody who was involved in stirring the pot with Pepe and Brad and JB, and other people got clipped as well. People are also saying it's Amir and his group of ragtag terrorist supporters on Clubhouse. So nobody knows for sure, because they don't tell you, you know, why they suspended you. So, but here I am. I mean, I created a new account and we're campaigning again. You can't stop this. This love train, this love boat. This city was built on rock and roll.
If you click your account, can you start an account with the same phone number?
No, you got to get a new number. So there's an app called Text Now. It lets you use a burner number to create the account.
And then I can get a burner number.
I just cancel the subscription. I just use it to create the Clubhouse account. It's the cheapest way. It's like $2.
And there's a free account or not?
It's $2. That's how you build the city on rock and roll. Yeah. All right, Scott. Anything else you want to talk about? But let's set up this interview with candidate Congressman John Kitover. I would love for you to publish it on your publishing platform, and I would pay you for the publicity for the press. The campaign will pay for your dinner.
Oh wow! Look at you, buddy. You're the man, buddy. I find, dude. I'll tell you what, buddy. You're a bright spot on the app.
We got money. We got Clubhouse money. So if you want to have a nice dinner this Friday night, set up your interview with candidate Congressman John Kitover. We need the publicity. And we're going to post your interview with me all over X, all over YouTube, all over Instagram. So your face will get, you know, your podcasting skills will get recognized as well. And you'll get paid to do it. Okay, I'll talk to you soon.
All right, buddy.
Okay. How is your evening going? Oh, it's going great.
You're just trolling because Phoebe's bad.
I witnessed him in the room where he was being bullied against.
Boris, we got it, Boris.
He's having a meltdown, and it's hilarious.
Hold on, I gotta. BB's all mad about it.
Allegedly.
I know, BB's really upset that I suck his balls.
He realized that he didn't like it afterwards.
So I am holding room after. No, I was like 19 years old. I'm like 36 now. It was like a long time ago.
Yeah, Boris, he was just Muslim for a day. That's all he was.
Yeah, I was just Muslim for a day, and I decided to suck a dick. No.
Wow, as a Roman Catholic, you can't say that. That's not nice.
No, it wasn't brisk. It was brisk and short. It was short.
The other problem.
Yeah, I know. It was brisk.
Was just the breeze.
You guys didn't hear the double on. Never mind.
No, I thought that was funny. I
Brisk,
thought that
like
was
it's a short
funny.
period.
I got it. No, but the other problem that BB doesn't like understand is that my wife is on this app too. So like I have a fucking wife and fucking baby. So like my wife is literally in this room right now.
All right, you can concede that you're at least bi.
He doesn't have to concede that. He doesn't.
No, I would say that I'm straighter than most dudes. Yeah. No, this is the part that
John Kidder. Hey, hold on. John Kidder down in the audience is bi. Bring him up.
Wait.
Look at John. John's like, I've never. No.
No, this is the part that I love to troll.
It won't let me do the laughing emojis on you.
Let me do the troll. Wait, let me do the troll. Okay, so no. So this is the hilarious part: is that the majority of the dudes that get upset about this are single dudes who have never procreated.
Yeah, it's like your wife.
So I think
Sarah's his wife.
Hilarious.
Nice.
Yeah, Sarah's my wife.
Very sensitive part of the
Yeah, Sarah, right above him. Right above you.
Sarah likes to do double penetration, or like what's going on?
Whoa, okay.
No, I just make babies with Sarah because she's my wife.
Yeah, but there's like double penetration. So when you're sucking a penis, you're.
Whoa.
No. Boris, he's only sucked one penis. He sucked one penis, and then he realized he didn't like it afterwards.
Yeah, I didn't like it, and I didn't want to do it again.
Yep. I agree.
No, it was
You
only
sucked
one.
one dick, you sucked them all.
That's weird. That's
Guys,
fucking.
It shows a certain magnanimity. Wait,
George is just mad because he sucks off fucking McDonald's employee. He doesn't like the body shaming and shit.
higher mammals.
Yeah, no. So the thing that I find funny though is that the people that have wives and children don't give a fuck. But like the dudes that like are single and live in their mom's basement, they have like a problem. So that's where I fucking
got wives and children.
Yeah, with me sucking a dick. Like they literally the fucking incel dudes are like all over it.
Bonobos are more okay
No, but
with
you
it than
do.
gorillas.
I know, but you talked about sucking dick earlier, so like you don't care.
In the West, you got a lot of. In America, you got a lot of aspiring bonobos.
So it's all the people that don't have wives and don't have children and aren't procreating that have a problem with it. Yet it's like fucking like incel dudes that have a problem with it who can't like find bonobos.
So you
No, I wish. God, I wish I was fucking drunk.
So you and
The Greeks had African mating patterns. They were matriarchal. They had full female sexual selection, which is why they had the statues and all the beauty.
Oh, Boris, did you see that we ran Roger Mayhem off the app?
Nope.
Oh.
Who's that?
You know Roger from Healthy
Oh
Debates?
God, that guy's a fucking
Mojo.
I'm glad you
Remember Mojo, Boris? The libertarian guy from Washington.
Oh, is he on permanent holiday now?
What's that?
You and
He said this is where he's from, David.
No,
You don't realize, you don't remember you were drunk that night.
Okay, 2
Like
seconds.
every other night.
So Jonathan also has like inside doxing information about somebody he released today. I don't know if he wants to talk about it, but
I'm not gonna dox. No, I'm not gonna dox anyone. I don't care about doxing anyone.
No, he's talking about John Kitover.
it was somebody else that
Was it John Kitover?
Yes.
No,
he had
I'm not gonna
information.
dox anyone.
Oh. What did he have?
I'm not gonna say unless he wants to say.
I have the back channels. I already know about all of it. Like, I'm not gonna fucking release that shit. Like, honestly, I'm not gonna dox people. That's just like bottom line. What I will do is I'm gonna name every room BB is like a fucking black dick lover for the next like fucking 6 months.
No, you said it wrong. It has to be big black cocks. Can't
Wait, yeah. What was it?
BB loves BBCs. Or BBC.
I mean, that's pretty good. But I mean, I just kind of want to say like a black dick.
Yeah, it has to be a big one.
No, let's not. Let's not say that.
Yeah, it has to be like West African nice Wesley Snipes and like 14 inches long.
Okay.
You always put a black. Like.
No, I'm gonna literally fucking go after BB harder than he ever has ever gotten fucked in the ass. So yeah. No, I'm gonna fucking go after him. I don't care.
John, come on. I want to hear what's going on.
Well, no. If Ewan doesn't want people doxing in this room, then don't bring him up. No.
No, I mean, John, come on. I already know everything about that guy, so like, I don't give a fuck. The back channels are so fucking annoying. I don't care about that shit. I don't want that shit. I don't want the fucking details about someone's life, to be honest.
Yeah, but that was like okay. So, but Ewan, to his whatever. I mean, the fact that somebody is suing somebody for civil damages, that's pretty big.
John, you can't put a baby chicken. You have to put a rooster.
I mean, that guy called me a faggot, so he can go fuck himself. My wife is literally, like, in the room right now.
I mean, I wouldn't call you a faggot. I would just say you're bi.
No.
I'm not even bi, dude. I tried it once. I was like, no, it's not for me.
Yeah, there's no take backs.
No, he can be.
What, John?
I was talking to John. He wants to be.
David, are you drunk? I was talking to John in the fucking audience.
I invited John up, but no, I don't know.
David's just drunk and he doesn't know what's going on.
I don't read the chat. I never read the chat.
No, you can see him down there and it's fucking,
No, I got it. I like you, whoever the fuck you are. Like, I don't even know what your name is on this app. Like, you're like fucking.
Oh, okay. Now we gotta ask. Yeah, 3x plus 1 Rich.
Okay.
So,
Rich.
We gotta ask
you, Rich.
We gotta ask Norman now. Go ahead and ask the question.
Oh, what?
The BB question. If it makes sense.
Oh yeah, Norm. What should I name tomorrow's?
No, that's not it. You gotta ask him if going at one time.
I don't think you should do this.
Oh, Norman, if you suck a dick one time, does it make you gay?
Whoa. You don't dance.
Schmeckle, okay.
I don't know. I don't think.
You don't dance to that. Yeah, thank you.
I'm not interested about private life.
Norm is
private. It's public. They're talking about it.
No, Norm is above it. He doesn't have to dance to that.
I'm just not interested in gossip and stuff like that. I don't know, maybe that's why I want BB to just fucking say sorry, and then that's the end. I don't have to come into any of his rooms. I don't have to do fuck all. He can block me. But I will do a fucking room every day with his name in it until he fucking apologizes. And I will get blocked off this app, and I'll continue to do it. Because I don't fucking care. I am tired of this shit. Like, if you want to fucking try to insult me, then I will just do that. It's really easy for me to do. It takes like no time. And I have lots of time. So, yeah. I mean, he left. Who am I? What should be the sign? She should take a penny down and then be filled with gold, touching your picture.
what I said is because what I said earlier is how you operate on a macroeconomic scale. Let me explain it for you. MACRO is big. It's huge. It's systems. Okay? It's entire systems. That's the best way to describe it. Microeconomics is what you do in your proximity, what you do in your community, what you do next to each other, your neighbor. What she's describing is a microeconomic effort that her business partner is undertaking and trying to do it at scale to eventually produce macroeconomic outcomes. What I suggest is on a macroeconomic scale, there's not enough of us in information systems and technology, AI, whatever you want to call it, to dominate that sector. So if we're going to choose that sector to lock up and let that be the vehicle for us to achieve this problem-solving solution that insulates us from the white supremacist policies that disenfranchise our community that Sparkle so eloquently referred to a minute ago, the way you do that is locking up an industry. You talked about
Wait, what's the white structural racist supremacist system? Can you explain it, TC?
Right? The people that own the bus, right? Hold on. So people can be outraged. It's okay. Let's just let me finish, please. That's some new guy. So she talked about the world's largest black-owned logistical company. Great. They own the IP. Great. That is a you could call it like a vapor, if you will, of what I'm describing on a macroeconomic scale. If you had 15 of those bus companies in that area, I think you mentioned Memphis, was it? I think it was Tennessee, right? If you had 14 or 15 and they dominated the entire transportation industry and they own the IP and they're passing that down to their family and their kids through nepotistic business practices, that was the word I was looking for earlier, nepotism. Now you control and own an industry. You do that at scale through a macroeconomic perspective. What she's describing is great, but it can't be deployed on a macroeconomic scale unless you have 50 of them doing it, all within the same sector.
But, right. PC, Sparkle just gave you an example that happened in reality that literally scaled world, like globally. As far as like even its practices are being used globally today. And then Madison gave you one that just started last year that's regional. She said in St. Louis and then also on the East Coast. I have not heard you say yet, you know what, that's a great, whether even it's a great start, and then we need to do the scaling that you're talking about, that's going to be great. You're doing a good job. That's a good
because TC already has the black business that is scaled and has hired over 500 people. He has that already, right, TC?
Oh, that's true, yeah, he did say.
Like, I've been trying to get where TC is. I've been bidding and applying for city, state, federal contracts, and I'm like, a little company, but I've done a lot of great things because I partner up with people that are amazing. So, Madison, anyone, please help me. I have everything. I am set, and I just need a contract. I have everything that I need to be a partner.
But also, I just want to mention, because I don't like any black person who might feel behind, like historically, again, those other individuals, the Chinese or the Indians, they were culturally, within their own countries, forced to focus culturally on that workforce. And then they were deployed to the United States. So it's not like that shit just happened like yesterday. They've been doing it. So stop thinking that you are so lagging behind. They were implemented and forced. You cannot do that in the United States to people. Somebody mentioned earlier, like, it's a lot of individualism here. Yes, if you did that here, it wouldn't work. Not unless you literally go under a regime. So it's the context matters, man. Context matters on how groups take over industries. And it doesn't just happen click overnight. And even the Madison thing was crazy enough, and not to be pessimistic, but with it being great and grand and everything going 100%, those kids are going to be ready to probably take over the industry probably like 20, 35, 20, 45. But we at least got to get them started. You don't get kick-ass adults by not culturally training them when they're kids. You don't just pop up and be amazing, like at fucking 35, ready to combat these other cultural people that's in the industry. It's still a competition, and we got to make sure that we train the kids not to just jump in the fire, but be ready and trained to get everything done and professionally. Don't end up like Uncle Darius. We want you to be great and continue the legacy until like 3 generations after you're great. That's what we want to do.
Let me shout out Uncle Darius. I just got me a bottle of single barrel premium whiskey. As far as I'm concerned, the blame it all on the CFO. The rest of the staff and the executive leadership did what they were supposed to do. And we'll leave it at there. But go and buy you a bottle of Uncle Darius. Please absolutely end up like Fawn Weaver and Keith Weaver. You know what I'm saying? Two black people who are representing black family and not only legacy building, but bringing back out legacy in Darius Green. So absolutely end up like Fawn Weaver. She will survive this. It will survive this receivership. And again, go buy that bottle of, and I don't drink, y'all, but go buy that bottle of Uncle Darius. That's why I know you, Sparkle. You're always supporting our people.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying like those like just lessons in general. We just don't want that to happen in the AI situation. So just watch your CFOs, watch your execs, watch your accountants, because if somebody's trying to jump ship or sabotage something to your legacy, to your business, just watch out for it. That's what I'm saying. Get those kids.
We gotta take it. Shout out to Lisa Price. Is the point. I'm sorry, but I want to just let y'all know that Lisa Price recently got back Carol's daughter. So I want y'all to understand this is why when we have these conversations, if we can't mention the policy, legislation, and things that were put in place in order to allow for these things to happen, allow for people to take over entire industries. I don't think y'all was thinking in the 1800s that other groups of people owned the black hair care industry, right? Do y'all believe in the late 1800s that another group of people owned the black hair care industry?
So what? Another group of people owned the black hair care industry in the 1800s?
Get out of your emotions.
What does that have to do with
Get out of your emotions. Look at the policy and legislation that allow for what happened today. Get out of your feelings and look at the legislation that happened. Because if politics got us into this, then it might seem like we either don't have the right representation in those places, which we don't. We have to actually reconcile with that. Because I don't care what you do, what industry that you call a regular.
No, I'm sorry, BB has a problem with Ewan. Ewan doesn't have a problem with them. BB has a problem with Ewan, so Ewan's fucking with the back. See how that works?
Yeah, I'm just reacting to BB being a cunt, basically. BB could just apologize to me and this could all be over. But he won't. So I'm going to game rooms after him every single fucking day. And it's not gonna end until he fucking says I'm sorry, bro. That's all. I just want sorry. And even a Canadian, I know he's in fucking Canada, so I just want a sorry. Yeah, I just want a real fucking sorry. And BB's being a proper fucking cunt about it. And you know what? This is actually gonna split a lot of people.
Yeah, maybe you could just say sorry.
Sad.
No, is that what you want? Do you want an apology?
Yeah, I just want you to fucking say sorry, dude.
Okay. I'm sorry I didn't expose your fucking bitch ass a month ago, you piece of shit.
Wait, did he expose himself?
Yeah, like I've been open about
No,
Fire. Comes the roast.
dumb fuck.
Barbecue
And
roast.
he's got the weirdest narrative and doesn't know how to argue, which gets himself into trouble, and then in turn causes problems for other Jews on this app. And he doesn't realize he's like a toxic waste site. When he leaves, there's still toxins in the ground.
Fucking one dick is worse than
No, it has nothing to do with that. Has nothing
all
to do
the
with
secular atheist Jews and the Buddhist and Hindu Jews and the Jews against Israel and support Palestine. Those aren't bad. But you would suck in one dick and not liking it afterwards.
So that's no problem. Ewan, because he's a pathological little sex worker, he forgot to tell you the whole context.
Sex worker? Wait, I'm a sex worker now?
He goes in there.
I wish I made money off of my fucking
Sucking dick, I know.
I don't even support the whole sucking dick. I think it's disgusting, but
No, I think it's gross.
I'm
not into it.
You're harping on it.
See, a normal guy would make that decision before they actually suck.
Oh no, I told him that.
They wouldn't
Why
suck
couldn't
it
you have
until
decided
after.
not to like sucking dick before you suck the dick?
I know.
That's exactly what I said.
Yeah, no, total fuck up.
Yeah, but that's not the point though. He's going into
It's kind of like when you're like driving your car and you forget to look both ways, and then you get in a car accident, and you're like, shit.
Yeah.
You should look both ways.
I'm forgetting your car doesn't have rims on it. But anyways, this guy that knowingly goes into a room and spreads toxic shit, and then wants to attack.
What is the toxic? Wait, why do I spread that toxic? Please enlighten me.
Okay, so you go and get there, because you're dumb, right? So you don't understand social cues. So when somebody's saying, "Hey man, listen, hey man, oh my god, fuck." So when somebody says, "Hey man, don't attack people's religions in my room. Attack what happened on October 7th instead." Because you can come up with those facts easy, even an imbecile can. But you're going into religious shit, you're not going to be able to back it up. And I guarantee you, they're going to talk about, don't interrupt me.
29, 29, 29, 30.
So hold on. So then.
It's a
They have like a whole facility over there for like startups.
You're going to win an argument against people about their religion.
BB sounds hurt.
Dealing with fucking low IQ people, you're never going to win that argument.
Wait, I have a 141 IQ.
Every room is going to be named after you for the next 60 days.
Do it.
And it's going to be your
You're gonna have that.
I would love it. Do it.
No, honestly, you are so fucking dumb with this shit.
Do it.
Listen,
Does that all submit to you? Does that all submit to you?
No, all I can say is, I'm sorry, bro.
And it's problematic. You say, "I'm sorry." Are you joking? I'm sorry. I didn't fucking block you. I'm sorry.
No,
I don't know your life, and I can't slap the shit out of you.
I hate that Canadian sorry.
Yeah.
I know that sorry is like the fucking most alright. God, please.
It's like the most disingenuous, like, sorry, too.
Fucking bullshit. Sorry.
So now you have a problem. Okay, so, hey, Ewan, you know so much about Canada. Why don't you just meet me and we'll talk about it?
I'm not going anywhere here because you're a psycho.
Why? No, why? No, I'm not psycho. Why don't you just meet me? We can talk
This
about it.
BB might want to try to suck your dick, Ewan.
I know you might try to suck my
You might try to pin you down and blow you up.
I tried it once. It wasn't.
Not my gumdrop buttons!
bro. Keep digging. Honestly, I love it.
Nobody goes to your rooms anyways, BB. You're not like
I know.
anybody.
I know.
Don't threaten me all the time.
You're gonna stress me
when
through the
they're
last
arguing.
fucking 2 weeks.
Yeah,
all you
arguing
had to
with
do
resistance on stage.
was fucking
That's interesting.
apologize to me for being
Oh, you think you're gonna? Is this the part where you think that you actually gonna threaten me and I'm gonna comply? Bro, you can suck another dick. I still wouldn't.
No, he's giving you an out. It's not a threat.
Yeah, fucking out.
Every room is gonna be named after an out.
That's good. Thank you.
He's saying if you just apologize, you can
No, I ain't gonna apologize.
You stop being a fucking dick is what he's.
Yeah, you're like pulling the fucking loser.
Yeah, be more Canadian, bro.
I'm pulling me. Look who's the loser, bro. You.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, wait a minute. Ewan. He's already said the word. Oh, Ewan.
the title.
Shut the fuck up, BB. I've already said the word sorry. Never because I said that it sounds disingenuous. You said it. So you already apologized. You did. You apologized already. Yep, he already apologized. Ewan, he already said sorry.
No,
I'm sorry. It sounds like a disingenuous sorry.
Tomorrow,
Yep, take that
the
sorry.
winner's gonna be called BB loves BBC. That's
With
gonna
a chocolate bar and a fucking eggplant afterwards.
I double dated trying character assassinate to that. Love it.
It's every day, all the time, and never have any consequences.
Oh no, I know. Yeah, it's because they're not me. But thank you. Do it.
I mean, I'll get clicked and then all of the other people in the room. Yeah.
No, legally.
You would resist this arguing on stage.
Legally, I'm going to fucking
really interesting, enthralling.
Why? It's not your name, BB. It's not your
learn so much
fucking name.
I mean, that's my first. I don't lie. That's my first name, you moron. Keep doing that. No, keep doing it, Ewan, please. Love it.
BB is your first name.
Yep. Thanks.
Alright.
But the weirdo, you open up a room about me and the name, like my name in the room, the title. That's it. I'm the weirdo. You're the just sicko, bro.
It's alright, don't worry about it. I have 800 burner accounts. I'll hook you up, bro.
It's against all
policy. I got burner
accounts. Yeah. Thank you for saying that on recording.
So, you're welcome.
Yeah, it's fun.
At Yahoo.
Yeah, we're just gonna run BB rooms just for you.
We're gonna invite resistance. We're gonna invite resistance and Buttercup in here every day.
You guys just speak.
And resistance and Buttercup are gonna be on stage.
No, we can talk.
Buttercup is gonna be a moderator, and they'll never go into your room ever again. And no one else will talk to you.
What's the matter?
You know, it'll be Harry and a couple other people in here in the audience. That's it.
Yeah, but what's the matter? You don't want to write a check. You can't cash. You want to.
I will go in and personally invite every person that's in your room into this room, so they'll all be.
I'm a Jew.
You're boring and you're disingenuous.
I'm a Jew that thinks you're a fucking.
Harry, I have 800 burners.
So I'm going to run.
Generated the Python and AI. What are you talking about?
I am going to run a fucking room every day to make sure that you're not a bully anymore. I'm gonna make you a little fucking cunt.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make you a bitch, baby.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I love it.
That's amazing. You guys are funny. What did you mean to you? Let's write a check. Don't cash it. Honestly, I'd rather to meet you in person.
Oh, why don't we close this room right now? Or actually, you know what? Just change the title. Change the title to BB Hearts BBC Chocolate Bar Eggplant.
So you don't have the balls. He doesn't have the balls.
Tomorrow's room.
No, I dare you to do it right now.
You can't do it.
That's tomorrow's room now.
Grab the cojones, man. Do it.
Oh, actually, hold on. Ewan, if you want to get away with it, write B1B1, so it's not BIBI, so you can't say anything.
No. I'm actually not
That's B1B1.
I actually wait.
B1B1 Hearts BBC Chocolate Bar.
For the record, I know a lot about anything a lot. BB is like talking shit right now. So I will say this.
Tell me what I'm talking about.
I'm going to keep this.
Tell me. What am I talking about?
I'm going to keep this.
Tell me. Stop writing checks you can't cash.
But tomorrow is going to be your name because I think it's a fucking genius name. So yeah.
Oh, Harry, I can generate a hundred new accounts on Sleep.
Big black hawk.
I just hit enter, then that's what it's going to be. I went and got 100 new accounts. I'm not like John. I don't have to go out and buy phones to do all this.
No, BB, you are so fucking hilarious. Yeah, I just want to. You know what? I just want to make satire.
No, I definitely don't know anything about Python here. You're right.
Does anybody know anything about satire law?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, BB, I'm gonna make a satirical recreation of your life on this app.
So you're not going to find replays on this anymore. I'm going to get a plane.
The room tomorrow is going to be called BB Loves Big Black Cock. Okay? No, this guy helped me out. Rich helped me out with it, which is fucking sick. Yeah, Rich small enough to do like an assassin. I mean, not only that, but
You've seen I made fucking Roger leave, and I also fucking made JB fucking crash out for fucking days.
You also don't realize
Yeah, he's a fucking sorcerer.
Oh my god, what a fucking
There's another room right now where Pepe is going to town with JB. Oh, John is streaming it. John comes up and he's streaming it. Everybody's like, everybody's running there.
So, John, to be clear, you doing what you're doing because you can